It's a day at sea on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. The cruise line did give us this cruise for free, but they have no input on our videos. This is our real experience. It's the seas are angry, okay? It's rough. It is rough.
And
okay?
we know that Margaritaville is responsible for the weather.
Yeah, this is their fault. This is the cruise line's fault, this weather. It's so messed up. But if we had rough seas last night, this morning, it's almost 11:30 right now. We've been in bed because the ship has been just rocking so much.
Yeah, it's still pretty rough, but we're trying to head out so that we can get the last bit of food that's available for breakfast. Yeah,
brunch ends at 11:30. It's 11:22, so we're gonna run down and
eat.
Yeah, there's a caution tape up over here because they don't want you going out there. This was like flooding yesterday because the water was getting in. Last night was pretty crazy.
We came out just briefly and there were like things dripping from the ceiling and like buckets out and like towels everywhere, and they were trying to like vacuum up some of the water. So it did get kind of crazy.
So we're in the Islander dining room for our brunch. It's the same menu that we had the other day for brunch. So they have some breakfast things and some lunch things. I'm gonna get the eggs Benedict.
I think I'm gonna try the overnight French toast.
It's so windy outside that even the tree is moving in here.
Wow.
We're moving a lot.
There's no wind inside, but the palm trees are still swaying.
Yeah. Well, we got our food and it looks amazing.
Really good. This is the French toast, and they call it like overnight French toast. And I got a side of grilled ham.
And it has Nutella, strawberries.
I think there's banana and caramel on it too.
Wow. I got the eggs Benedict and it looks amazing.
I've never seen the bread look like that before.
They said
beautiful.
The menu said the bread was a Dutch baby.
Oh, wow. All right, we just finished up with brunch. It was delicious.
The main dining room has never disappointed.
No, it really hasn't. But so now we're walking towards the shops because they have some sort of special sale going on for like tropical Hawaiian shirts. So we need to get one of those.
My dream is to find a tropical shirt with cruise ships on it. And then I will buy it no matter what, even if it's too flashy.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hope we find it.
I don't see anything.
I don't think it's happening.
My cruise is ruined.
Yeah, let's get candy.
So there's not actually an event like the Cruise Compass says. This happens on Royal all the time too. It's just like what they normally have. So.
We've definitely gone up and asked someone on Royal, like, hey, it says that there's like a 2 for $20 t-shirt sale.
And they'll be like,
have it? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and it's like in the Cruise Compass. So same thing happened here. So we're just gonna get some cigarettes. Just kidding.
We're getting sugar lips and peach bellinis.
Wow.
This is us, future parrot heads. It's for children, but I think it's actually for us.
I've been converted. Once you go on the cruise, you get converted.
Jimmy gets in your head.
Literally. What's cool is that it's fish here, and then you hit the water line, and then there's jumping fish, and then it's birds on the ground level.
I totally didn't realize that the mural dictated that.
Yeah, it's very complex stuff. Okay, we came back to our room, and there's a red heart on our bed.
Because we love each other.
But also the ceiling is down because they're trying to fix the leak from the pool area.
Yeah, I don't know if it's from the pool, because it seems like maybe it's like a plumbing piping issue.
Yeah, we don't know, but they're working on it. They're outside right now.
Yeah, I wrote our stateroom attendant like a little message that was like, hey, by the way, no big deal, but like we're seeing a leak in our closet.
I don't think it's a big deal. It's not like a huge leak, but you know, whatever. I didn't think it was that big of a deal that they would even work on it, but
I just wanted to let them know because it would be bad if we were like flooding the entire cruise ship.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, we got a little snack, even though we kind of had lunch already. That was brunch.
Breakfast, you know. We had brunch. It's 2:30. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is the Cheeseburger in Paradise place. The fries are amazing, and the burger was amazing last time we had it.
It's all fresh. It just came out.
Yeah.
Like the fries just came out. The burger just came out. So I'm very excited to eat this.
Yeah, this place is actually good. Okay, so we're at the Far Side of the World Lounge, which I looked it up. It's an album and a song by Jimmy Buffett.
Nice.
I didn't know what it was.
No.
But they actually did Disney trivia, so they don't just do Disney trivia on Disney cruises.
They do it on other cruise lines.
Here too. It was Disney music.
Name that tune.
Name that tune.
Except you didn't have to name the tune.
It's just name the movie.
Yeah.
This was probably the best we've ever done at trivia. 18 out of 20. It's pretty good.
The two that we didn't get were really hard.
Yeah.
What were they?
Dumbo and Fox and the Hound. Nobody likes those movies.
No, clearly not. So we guessed Fantasia for Dumbo,
Yeah.
and we guessed Bambi for Fox and the Hound. I feel like Bambi is very close to Fox and the Hound. You know, critters out in the forest. You know, they're friends with one another.
Yeah. Should we try to go outside now?
Yeah, let's attempt.
Let's attempt it. The weather's still bad.
Yeah. Okay, we're heading down to the Coral Reef for the Margaritaville at Sea version of Love and Marriage.
Well, it's called the Walk the Plank,
Yeah.
which is weird. Why would they call it that?
I think that whichever couple loses has to walk the plank.
Huh.
Describe your relationship using one of these two song titles. Is it a volcano or is it a cheeseburger in paradise? What do you reckon? Cheeseburger. Oh, no,
That's what it is for us.
Volcano.
So we came back to the room after Love and Marriage, which was good because they did it the good way where they have like the wives leave while the men answer the question
that's the
instead of
better way.
Yeah, because when you do it like where you're back to back, you don't get as funny of answers and reactions and stuff. So I'm glad they did it that way. But when we came back to our room, the ceiling is still like this.
I know. They've been working on it for 5 hours now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's almost like the whole sea day.
Something that makes me feel a little uncomfortable is that they're leaving our door slightly open. Like they turned
it's ajar.
they turned the deadbolt so that like it stays open. I don't know how to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody could just push the door and they'd be in our room. And that makes me uncomfortable.
So there's actually not too many activities going on this sea day today. And unfortunately it's so windy outside that the pickleball area and the mini golf area is closed, so we won't be able to do that. So the only thing left for us to do is to eat.
That's all we do anyway, right?
This is a day of eating. So we're in the main dining room, the highlight of the cruise, I would say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, the best food.
Yeah, for sure. We got a table right by the window.
It's really nice.
It is. So here's the menu for tonight. First of all, they have a Caribbean egg roll.
That looks good.
Sounds amazing. Don't know what I'm gonna get for my headliner. Oh, get it? It's like opening act headliner.
Oh,
And encore is the dessert.
that's fun.
It's like a concert.
It is.
I never caught that until now.
No, me either.
Obviously, last night was really rough sailing, and we tried to come here. Like we literally like we sat down. I started reading the words, and I'm like, okay, no, I can't do it. And we left
Very quickly.
very quickly. But we heard today. Somebody told us today that they had dinner in the dining room last night, and the glasses. The ship was tilting so much that the glasses were falling off the table, and things were just breaking, and like glass shattering. People were getting cut and stuff.
Like food and plates and dishes and
So we obviously didn't see that, but that's what the word around the ship is.
Word on the street
Word on
is
the-
out.
Word on deck 2 is that was happening. But yeah, if that was like I have to be laying down if the ship is tilting that much. Like I feel like there's no way I would be able to be in here.
No. Even right now, we're not strictly straight sailing.
No, it's a lot better, but I'm almost like because it was so bad last night.
Yeah.
That I'm like accustomed to it now.
Yeah.
But because if we were having what we're having right now on like another cruise, I'd be like, whoa, it's super bad right now.
Right.
But we just had like the worst of the worst.
So you're like, oh, it's great.
We were talking about it. It was the worst motion we've ever felt in all of our cruises.
Including Alaska.
Including Alaska, it was the worst.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, in Alaska, we were on a ship. We were on a quantum class ship, literally double the size of this ship.
In Alaska, I felt the motion, but I didn't feel nausea. But on this one, I felt nausea. So it's time for tonight's dinner time question. If you have a dinner time question, let us know in the comments below. Tonight's is from Mad Capper. And the question is, do you get a lot of looks and or comments when vlogging? And how do you get past the self-consciousness of talking to a camera?
This is a good question for tonight because as we were walking in, we were recording and I was holding our camera. We usually use this camera. This is the Osmo Pocket 2.
It's so small.
Yeah, so it's really small. So like, it's not like a really big rig. It's not like a huge camera, so it doesn't draw a lot of attention. Because like sometimes big cameras draw a lot of attention.
And we don't want that.
No. But we were holding this, talking as we were walking in, and a crew member was like having a laugh.
I think he thought we were recording him. Like it was facing us, but he might have thought that it was facing the opposite direction.
He was just like doing that goofy thing when there's a camera and you like joke around.
And I was like, ha ha ha.
And I was like, ha ha ha, okay, we're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah,
exactly. But do we get a lot of looks? Not really, but sometimes yeah, and it's like, what's hard is like when we are recording and then like you see somebody just like watching, it's kind of like distracting.
It is.
It's really distracting because then it's like, oh, you're watching us do this disgusting act of vlogging. I know it's sick.
It does feel really awkward to be doing it.
It's like someone like watching you like go to the bathroom or something. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It does feel weird. It's like, don't look at me. Like, I'm gonna take out this camera. Don't look at me. Whatever you do, like just. But what's funny is when we see other people vlogging, we do the same thing. We're like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, we stare.
So I get it. But how do you get past it? So the thing is like I try to. Whenever somebody's like staring, I try to remember that like there's way more people watching the video than like the 2 or 3 people that are like watching us in real life in the hallway or whatever, and that it's just way more important. There's like 1,000 people watching the video as opposed to 2 or 3 people. So it's like I try to focus on that instead of the people that are there. Like, so that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you get past the self-consciousness of talking to a camera. I think it's just practice.
You don't.
Well, you want it. 1, you don't, and 2, good luck. No, I think it's just practice.
Yeah.
I think it just gets easier and easier. What do you think?
I think because we use a smaller camera, it's helpful because then we get a lot fewer looks than we would if we used a much larger camera.
Yeah.
But when we do see people like looking at us, I try to think, you know, they're probably thinking that we're so cool. Which probably isn't correct, but at least that helps me feel like I'm doing something better than the disgusting act of vlogging. Because then I'm like, okay,
it's such
I'm cool.
Vlogging is such a dirty word. I don't even like that word.
I know. I have to lie to myself in order to get me to like it and be good at it. Do I ever get over the self-consciousness?
But you're used to performing on stage, so like...
When I'm on stage, I'm a different character.
Oh.
And so I'm not being judged.
The
character is being judged.
But now you're yourself.
But when I vlog, I'm myself. So it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to lie and say that I'm just so cool.
So you just fake it till you make it?
Fake it till you make it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's what Taylor says.
Taylor and I.
Yeah. That was a really good question. And please, we need more questions. So.
And we need them to be good.
Yeah, we need, nothing stupid, good questions. We need some high quality questions.
Yeah.
So if you have something, please help us. Okay. Look at this. This is my Caribbean egg roll.
I'm kind of jealous right now.
Look how good this looks. It's roasted chicken, corn, red peppers, onions, shredded jack, and chipotle aioli.
Oh, wow. That sounds really good. I got the tortilla salad, and look how pretty this like salsa looking thing looks. And then there's like little tortilla chips and cheese.
I like how it's sectioned.
Me too. I gotta stir it all together.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
This looks really good. Okay, the apps were good.
They weren't as good as our flatbread from the
No,
night
but it was
one.
still good.
Very good. Now we have our entrees.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the huli huli chicken with mole amarillo, coconut cilantro rice on the side, and on top is a radish salad.
It looks so good.
It really does. I love the rice being on the side, and it looks really fluffy. I'm used to my minute white rice that you just stick in the microwave and call it a day, so this feels special.
That chicken dish was amazing.
I loved it.
It was so good. This main dining room is everything we've had has been so good.
Yeah,
The food on this ship is shocking to me.
I agree.
It is so good. The main dining room here is better than the main dining room on Royal or Celebrity.
Time for dessert, the best part of any meal. I got the same thing that I got night one. This is the pina colada lush. It has a great filling inside, and that's the only description that they have on the menu. But it's delicious, and I know that because we had it night one.
It literally only says great filling. I got the bread pudding. It's called 48-hour B&B pudding. It's a brioche bread, butter, caramel, raisin, cinnamon, and mandarin on top.
Wow.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're in the theater. We're gonna watch the last show.
This one is called Caribbean Heat Remix, and it's nice because they have somebody playing some like Caribbean tunes for us to get us into the mood.
A little pre-show again, just like with the guitar guy.
I dig it.
Wow, look at this. This painting.
It's 5 o'clock
It's
somewhere.
like he's like a castaway, like stranded on an island, and here comes the islander.
But he's
crazy.
still hoping to drink at 5 o'clock.
So what do you think of the show?
You know what I like, and I'm trying to figure out, like why do I like these shows and not Royal Caribbean?
Because the music is live.
Yes, but also, it's that, okay, so they sang Rihanna's Diamonds, okay? And I distinctly remember on Royal Caribbean, like rolling my eyes when they played Rihanna's Diamonds. But this time it felt like it made sense because it was Caribbean night and they did a whole tribute to Rihanna, who is a Caribbean islander. And like, I feel like Royal just tries to like put pop songs where they don't belong, whereas these feel like they're in the right place. And they're just doing songs and dances that are good rather than trying to concoct a story around them.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Typical cruise show, but slightly better, I would say. How do we get to the ice cream?
This way. There's one dancer in particular who I just like want to give a shout out to. It's a girl. She's clearly the lead dancer. She's so good.
We've heard a lot of Jimmy Buffett.
And that's a good thing.
By the way, how come they just don't have, for the show, a Jimmy Buffett impersonator? I'm not even kidding.
Like a tribute to Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah. Like a, like not a cover band,
No,
but who would like pretend to be Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, I think they should.
Be amazing.
I just sneezed.
Don't do it.
It was really dangerous
Bless you.
because I had to
See,
sneeze
I
and
bless you.
I was holding this and it could have gone bad. Yeah, you blessed me because we agreed upon you blessing me.
Okay, so instead of will we have a GUSS, it's will our ceiling be exposed?
I'm gonna say yes because there used to be a ladder right here and it's not there anymore. Oh. This is bad because we have stuff in the closet.
Why is this exposed?
That's not good. We actually genuinely need to go talk to someone about that.
Why? It's too late. It's like 10 o'clock.
Well, babe, you've got stuff in the closet.
I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna have to. It's fine.
Oh my word.
But look,
How
like,
did
he was in our room. He made our bed, so
He literally cleaned the room and then did nothing about that.
I don't think they're gonna fix it tonight because it's 10 o'clock.
No, they better not come into my room after 10 o'clock.
Here, let me try to
You
fix
need to eat
it.
some ice cream.
Let's see. Look at this.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think you can stand there and fix it because how is that thing gonna go
Oh,
up?
did I just get dripped on?
Probably. It's leaking. That's why it's
Okay, so the thing is I would leave this here, but my luggage and we have stuff in these cabinets, and we can't open this. This thing is hanging on by a thread.
Oh my god. Literally, there's like a metal thread right there.
Oh,
I just
shoot,
got dripped on.
I'm getting wet.
Oh, I got dripped on. It almost went in my eye. It's literally, oh no.
It could be sewage.
Oh my God.
Let me taste it. I'm kidding. God forbid it drips into the ice cream.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. This is 50 pounds. It's gotta be.
Babe, this is bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think it has to go up a little more. It's because that's not connected. You didn't connect the thing.
This is fine.
No, it's not. It's not working. It's not. You didn't do it right. I can't. You gotta put it back down. I'm gonna stop filming.
No.
Do it right. I don't know how to describe it to you, but put it back down. This needs to attach to that.
Okay.
Oh.
Like that?
Yeah, I think so. And then probably those two things need to be turned somehow, probably with some sort of tool. You see that?
Yeah.
We don't have that tool.
Let's get this stuff out of the cabinet.
Okay.
Oh shoot, there's a
Oh
lot
my
in
God.
there.
Okay, I'm putting. Welp. We think maybe we put the ceiling tile up, but
This is part of the
also-
Margaritaville at Sea experience.
It is. We're worried that it's gonna like fall in the middle of the night. We were able to retrieve the luggage and the laundry hamper.
Which way
from-
did you twist this?
I don't know. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
I'm gonna try pulling on it. It's a little loose.
There was like water
This is
on
gonna
your
fall
arm.
in.
I saw it.
This one is very loose.
Well, that's the one I did, and that's probably why.
Whatever. We got this stuff out of the closet.
It's a great cruise line.
My thing with the ceiling leak, like the leak wasn't that bad, and I don't really care that much. Like I had to move my stuff out of the closet, but like that's fine. It was just a little bit of water.
It was kind of minor.
It was minor, but it became major because it's been like that since brunch, and I felt like we weren't allowed to be in our room since brunch.
And the fact that we're going to bed and it hasn't been fixed, and we literally had stuff in there, and we literally had to fix it ourselves. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing the right thing by telling them about the leak because I didn't want to flood the cruise
and
ship.
now it's a regret that we told them.
It's a regret.
I know. But that's the thing. So I think
Here's the thing. The first 3 nights of this cruise, we found a lot of positives to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And those positives are still true. Like, the food is really good.
the soft serve ice cream is better than on Disney or Celebrity or Royal.
The decor of the room and honestly the rest of the cruise ship, they did a great job of decorating it and making it, Margaritaville.
The look of the stateroom is great, but the leak. I mean, it's an old ship.
Basically, a storm came. A storm came and it exposed the secrets.
The truth within this old ship.
Yes. So
it took the lipstick off the pig.
yeah, the leak happened.
We had an AC issue last night where the AC wasn't working, which we're guessing is because of the storm. I don't know.
Yeah. Something that happened before the storm, but was still kind of exposing the age of the ship, is the plumbing issues that I experienced on night 1 and then you experienced earlier today.
Yeah, because I couldn't go to the bathroom in our room because they were working on it. I went to one bathroom, toilets were overflowing, it was flooded, sewage everywhere. Go to another bathroom, same thing. Finally, at a third bathroom that's actually working in the lobby area. It's like crazy.
With every cruise line, there are pros and there are cons. And I think earlier on in the cruise, I was like, oh, wow, maybe this is good for some people like my parents. Like, some people could really enjoy this style of cruising. But now I'm kind of like, the negatives kind of outweigh the positives.
Yeah, the cons are outweighing the pros right now.
It's just too old of a ship.
That's what it comes down to, is the ship is too old. It's a 24-year-old ship, and it shows. The Disney Magic is even older than this ship, but they've kept that ship up. They've done great maintenance. It does not look like a 27-year-old ship.
And then the other part of that is that Disney has enough infrastructure as a company to operate well, whereas I think Margaritaville is kind of too small of a cruise line, so they are having operational issues where they don't have the technology to, you know, put your beverage package on your card from the beginning, so they create a line for it. And other things where guest services
there's
has a
operational
line.
issues, like the muster drill was so unorganized, and they might have broken rules. I don't know, because we were never even actually checked in. I don't know. But just other operational things, like there's one crew member making the pizza when there should be a few people there. One person at a bartender that's packed. Crazy lines all the time at guest services and other things.
Even today they promised us that we would have our folio, like our charges to the room. We don't have it.
Yeah, there's just like, it's operational things, and the ship is just old, and there's just so many other better cruises right now that you can go on.
Yeah. And
I don't know why you would pick this, and thank you for the free cruise, but I honestly cannot recommend this ship right now.
I'm really grateful that we were selected to be here and that we were given this opportunity to be here, but I if I'm being honest,
I can't in good faith recommend this cruise, even though they gave it to us for free. I cannot say that. There's just so many better cruises to choose from.
Yeah.
And
there are positives.
Yeah, the food is amazing. I will say that. Yeah. They've done a great job of decorating, but there's just other issues with the ship, with plumbing, AC, leaks.
And we don't mean the food.
But I would say
maybe choose a different cruise.
Yeah. It feels. I know it's.
And the thing is, I would maybe say like, oh, they can sort out the kinks, and I think that they can like operationally sort out those kinks. But the stuff that's going on the ship, the leaking, the plumbing, those things I don't think can be solved, because I think that just comes from the ship's too old. It hasn't been properly taken care of over the years, and that's just how it is now.
When ships get 25 years old, that's when they start to retire them. That's why the Carnival company sold this ship. They were done with it.
Yep.
Ships age, like once you get 25 years old, those ships they're aged, and there's much newer ships to go on that are so much better. I just can't recommend it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's unfortunate that that sucks.
I mean, what it is like, if we're thinking about all of the cruises we've done, not to be harsh, I would put this at the bottom.
For the first 3 nights.
The first 3 nights it beat the Celebrity Summit, but then
once all of these issues became exposed, we were like, oh no.
The storm hit, and it like just destroyed the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like the ship couldn't handle it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry to say it.
I wanted it to be great.
Me
because
too.
There's so many headlines, or not headlines, but like thumbnails and titles of like, this ship is a disaster. It's referring to the older ship because this is the main voyage of this one.
And we wanted to be like, this ship is great.
Yeah, but it just
kind of isn't.
It started off good, but then kind of went downhill.
It did.
But yeah, it's not like we had a horrible time and
No.
it was a disaster. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't a disaster, and it wasn't. This ruined our life. It was just. There's just so many better cruises to pick from right now that you probably shouldn't pick this one.
You know what? None of the other cruise lines have a cornhole.
I know.
Area.
That area is amazing. I love that area.
If that's important to you, choose
yeah.
Margaritaville at sea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're heading back to Tampa. We'll get off in the morning. But
we'll see you on our next cruise.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.